At ScanBC, Victoria police are heading to the area of Fort Street and Cook Street for reports of a male walking around in a hospital gown acting like a zombie.
Oh, Jesus. That'd be creeping me the fuck out, I can't lie.
Fear the Canadian Walking Dead.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey,
Shoot it in the head.
hey.
uh, they don't eat brains, they eat poutine.
Yeah. You go to the poutine, you weenie? Let's see. Vancouver crews are on scene at the Student Union building at UBC after a male was hit in the face with a badminton racket.
Oh, oh, that hurt. That definitely stung. Jesus.
What? I'm trying to go for the birdie, eh? He got in the way. We're playing by some set rules here. He doesn't understand them. Fucking yank. Go
Game, set,
home.
match, eh?
Go home. You don't understand the fucking rules, eh?
Oh, you shitty playing fucker.
Yeah. Let's see. That's another good one. I'm trying to find a really, really good one here. And like, I know there's probably somebody listening that's going like, "You should have planned this out beforehand."
And to
Like,
them we say, fuck you.
and to
We
them,
plan very little.
and to them, I say Vancouver police are responding to East Fifth Ave and Commercial Drive after reports a male threw a cup of urine on a vehicle driving by.
Oh, oh fuck.
That's a
How did he
drive-by.
know it was urine?
That's a drive-by piss, and you can't forget that smell, eh?
Oh, man. That is terrible. How are people so fucked up?
I don't know, but this is just Canada.
I know. Like, this is like the good place.
Yeah, like this is supposed to be like the quiet apartment above a really noisy house party.
Right, it's like Babylon.
Yeah.
Or Zion, rather. I fucked up that reference, I'm sorry.
Yeah, way to go.
You're like, do your research, and anyone listening is like, yeah, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I think we used this one already. Yeah, I think that's it for the new ones, man. But holy Christ, they're funny as hell.
But they were a doozy.
They were doozies, man.
They tend to be.
Gotta love Canada.
I mean, last week's definitely, I think, is number one in my opinion.
Oh
The
yeah,
finger up the ass, that's pretty goddamn weird.
up the pooper.
Up that pooper.
What else am I gonna do? Wait for a bus?
Yeah, seriously.
Seriously, these things get here every half hour. I
There's
just
only so
got
many
here.
options.
Seriously, I just got here. The last one left. What do I have left to do? I didn't bring a book.
What do you want me to do? Just stick my finger up my arse? Well, you might as well, because you're not going to get a bus.
Yeah, so I was sitting there thinking, like, all right, well, now I got to sit here with my thumb up my ass, and, well, one thing led to another, and I quite literally did it. We don't have expressions in Canada. When we say we do something, we fucking mean it. You know, Americans, your sayings like, oh, I'm sitting here with my thumb up my ass. So I fucking did it.
Bunch of euphemism using pussies.
Exactly. Fucking Yanks.
We got Mounties. Fuck you, eh?
Yeah.
They're arresting people throwing urine, eh? Stop that.
God damn it. There's a couple of jokes I want to use here, but you don't even watch fucking Archer, so I can't even fucking use them.
No, I don't.
God damn it. Get on it.
I'll try, sir.
Get
I'll
it.
try. I will
Get
give
it.
it another shot, I
Fucking
think.
fucking get on it, man.
I will try. I'll give it another. I guess I'll give it another fair shake.
Like your cock.
Woo!
Good old Ric Flair. Yeah, so thankfully this month is coming to an end. Hopefully September is better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
We'll see.
Considering for me it's starting with vacation, I don't think that's really a bad way to start.
No, that's a pretty good fucking way to start off, eh?
Yeah. That's a good way to start off, eh? Hopefully you won't see me on ScanBC, eh?
Yeah.
Although I'm not going to Canada.
Like, you just text me like, hey man, what are you up to? Waiting for a bus. Oh God, he's
I don't
starting.
want antibiotics.
He's starting already.
No, man.
I just made a slip and slide down Post Road. You want to come play in it? No.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some cool stuff coming up next month, so hopefully it'll be good.
What do you got coming up? Anything you can discuss or?
Oh yeah, man. I got some Paw Sox games I'm going to. I think next Thursday. I think I'm going to that game, and then on the 20th, my buddy Chris surprised me with tickets. We're going to an NHL preseason game in Providence. It's going to be the Boston Bruins versus the New Jersey Devils.
Sweet.
So I'm like, oh fuck, man, let's fucking do this. Like, I'll be a loud, obnoxious jackass, and I'm actually rooting for my fucking team. But then
Is it? I know it's a preseason game, but would it be televised or no?
um maybe on Nesson, I don't know.
'Cause it'd be cool if peeps it out.
Yeah, it would be cool. They do show preseason NHL games from time to time. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they do it with pretty much any sport. MLB.
yeah,
I don't know about football or
yeah,
basketball. 'Cause I don't follow those.
football obviously, yeah, they do that. Basketball they do on occasion, but not nearly as much.
Well, basketball seems like they have a shit ton of games.
Like they got 82 games in a
Yeah, it
season.
seems like a lot.
Dude, hockey has just as many.
Well, true, but it doesn't seem like as many for some reason.
Oh, because I mean their games go quicker. Their season feels like it goes quicker.
Yeah, there you go. That's probably why.
Yeah, you know, it's like when the hockey season's over, like the NBA playoffs are still fucking going.
Yeah. And it feels like the MLB season has been kind of stretching out lately too.
Like they play 162 games, so I mean that's
Well,
what are you gonna do there?
yeah, that's true. Especially when you have like rain delays and all kinds of bullshit happening and whatever.
Yeah, you know, um, yeah, fucking, there was one thing I wanted to bring up during this podcast, but I don't think it's gonna fucking happen because I mean it really like I don't know how you can even talk about it.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it was the the shooting in Virginia, I believe it was, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know how you fucking talk about that.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
And again, everybody's just like, well, it's gun control, gun control. We need more gun control. It's like, no, I think Chris Rock had it right on the fucking head. Like, you don't need gun control. You need to have bullets cost $5,000 each.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
It's just, I mean, obviously you feel bad for the people that were affected by it, but
Have you read anything about like the details? Because supposedly, I guess she had made racist comments or something, and the dude who died, like reported the dude to HR or something like the previous week.
I didn't. I tried to not read anything about it because I'm just like, man, this is another example of a fucked up world here, man.
Suffice it to say that the details don't make it any better. I mean, that's always the case, though. I mean, the more you read into it, and it's hard to tell, like, if that's the news perpetuating it or exacerbating it, or if it's just that's how shit is. But yeah, the details definitely don't make it any better.
Yeah. It's again,
it's just tragic. It's really terrible.
It's really tragic. It's really terrible, and it's again like one of those things. It's like, what do you say to that?
Right. I mean, people are getting way too crazy with guns. They're just shooting people like left and right. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's
and kids even.
Yeah.
Like it's almost at the point where it's like you can't do anything without fearing like something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, then they win. So then my mentality is whatever. Fuck it. If I'm gonna die, whatever. Fuck it. So some wacko comes and shoots me. You know what? Fuck it. What am I supposed to do to prevent that? How can I prevent that? I can't.
Yeah, unless you walk around in like a bubble made of fucking Kevlar. Like,
so what am I gonna do? Stay in my house all the time?
Yeah, like even then, a guy with a gun could break in.
Bust in, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean,
like,
so I mean, you're never really safe. There's an illusion of safety all the time, but
exactly.
You're never really safe.
Exactly. And you know what, man? I fucking, It sounds weird, but like I've kind of accepted the fact of death. I'm just like, you know what? It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
If some guy comes out with a gun and fucking shoots me, like, that's life apparently. So you know what, man, I'll live the best that I can until that point. But you know,
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. That's all you can really do is to live as best you can. Because I mean, you can't control everything.
yeah, you really can't.
You just got to take care of yourself and your own, and not fuck with people.
Yeah, you know, and it's
But unfortunately, so many people can't follow the simple fucking rule, which is, it's just like the Boondock Saints thing. The Boondock Saints thing. It's like we don't ask you much. Just don't kill people. Don't rape people. Don't fuck with people.
yeah, just
It's not. You don't have to have any kind of god or morality set to believe in that shit. This is basic human tenets.
yeah. This is fucking Bill and Ted mentality. It's just be excellent to each other.
Exactly.
You know, that's
Yeah.
all it really comes down to. Just be excellent to each other. That's it.
Exactly. I was watching a documentary that was on. It's like a French documentary on this dude Ben Harper, who's an artist that I kind of like,
Mm.
and it was done in like I don't know late '90s, early '20s, and even then he was talking about how like people were just so like distant and just like technology was coming along and cell phones were out and everything like that, and he's like, this is all great and everything, but like, what's the point of having this if we can't communicate in a peaceful way? You know,
Yeah.
he's like, even then he's talking like peace is like almost a mirage. People don't talk about it because it's like an impossibility, and violence has become, like almost human nature. And he was saying that then, but now fast forward to today, some 20 plus years later, 30 years later, and like it's even worse.
It-
You know, like it's way more violent, and it's everywhere.
you know, and like that's another one of the things that like I've come to accept is never going to happen is peace. It's never going to
No,
happen. It's
no,
never going to
at
happen.
least not in our lifetime.
Not in our lifetime.
It may be someday, but not in our lifetime.
No,
I think
I
it's
don't.
more possible that the
I
Earth would come to an end than peace would happen.
exactly. It's one of those things like you know
And
what,
that
man?
is going to happen too, by the way. The Earth will come to an end at some point.
Yeah, it will. Which again, part of life. I've accepted that.
Hmm.
You know, but it's one of those things. It's like I'm really trying to pick my words carefully. It's like if you want to have world peace, there's a bunch of things that need to happen. Like number one, apparently you need to get rid of all comedians, get rid of any like film and cartoons that were like racist, like the old Looney Tunes cartoons. You need to erase those from fucking history, erase them from the minds of everybody, and that way everybody's like, oh, we're a peaceful race and blah blah blah. We hold hands and whatnot. But then again, our human nature is going to kick in and just going to be like, well, those fuckers over there have this, we want it, and they won't fucking share it with us. We're just going to go in and take it.
Or you could take the Bill Hicks approach, where he's like, not only do I believe that marijuana should be legal, I believe it should be mandatory. When you're sitting in traffic and some asshole behind you is beeping his horn like me 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 me. Shut up and smoke this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was taking life seriously for a minute there.
Sorry, man, won't happen again.
I mean, I mean, that's obviously a joke, but I mean, in seriousness, if you just change people's mentality to not be so fucking serious about everything,
Yeah,
that's really what you need. You don't really need to like change anything except for people's mindset and not be so fucking dickish all the time.
Well,
Don't be always out for yourself.
well, it's also not about changing people's mindset. I mean, you're gonna have people that are mentally disturbed, and
Yeah,
and
that's
if
true.
if you get rid of guns, like they're gonna find ways to get guns. Like oh yeah, they made drugs illegal. Guess what? They still find ways to get drugs. They made
Right.
booze illegal with fucking prohibition. Guess what? They were still making and finding ways to drink booze.
Right.
Like that's
Yeah,
that's
gun
pretty,
control is not the answer.
that's pretty much human nature. You tell somebody something's bad for them, they're gonna want it.
Right.
Like they were told like, oh, stealing music is bad for you. People still fucking do it.
Right. And as soon as you say something, oh, don't do that. Oh, I want to do that.
Yeah, why
We're like a bunch of children.
yeah, like oh well we'll show them. They take somebody to court for like $900 million. Like that
Right.
that'll set an example. It's like no, you didn't exactly stop anybody.
It's like some chick is suing the owner of the Red Sox because she got hit with a foul ball. That's part of the price of admission, bitch.
Not only that, but
You
like
could get hit with a ball or a bat or who knows what. Some dude could jump into your fucking lap depending on where you're sitting.
exactly like they even say at the beginning of the game like fans, we ask you that you please be aware of the activities on the field as objects may enter the stands at any given time.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Paw Sox, for example, like they have the mascots running around with like air cannons. They're shooting like soft baseballs, or they're